A huge patch has just dropped for No Man's Sky for the beacons update, or the beacon update. Patch 5.73 is finally here. It's been in experimental for a lot longer than is normal for a patch for the game. But if we just scroll down here, we can just see how big this patch actually is. Lots and lots of fixes in this patch, and there's a bunch just for settlements, and that's all of this stuff here. So there's a lot, and I'm hoping that this is fixing all the issues that you may be having as part of the beacon update. Lots of people have suggested that there are some game breaking bugs and things to the game, and hopefully this is going to sort it out. So the first thing that I noticed was that they've added a Starship Fabricator utility to S-class landing pads at settlements. So if you have a landing pad at a settlement and it has to be S-class, you will get your Starship Fabricator there, which will be great. So have a look out for that if you've got one. If not, get one and yeah, see what it's all about. But I'm certainly going to have a look at that one as soon as I can. They've added an option for settlement tower buildings to sweep for distress signal coordinates. Now that's pretty cool. I like that one. Sweeping for distress signal coordinates, so you could get your distressed starships, crashed starship, and crashed freighters. So that's really good. Another big one is fixed an issue that caused settler NPCs to fail to spawn when first visiting a settlement. I actually had this very first day of the update. I had this, but it went away quite quickly. So hopefully they've fixed that now permanently. Fixed an issue preventing settlement factories from correctly refreshing their available multi-tool. So I have one of these fitted, or one of these settlement factories in one of my settlements, and yeah, the multi-tool did not refresh when I took it. That didn't happen, so I'm glad that they've sorted that. And there is a whole host of other ones. I'm not going to go through all of them because it would be a very long video, but as you can see, I mean, you can pause it and have a look for yourself, but there are tons of fixes for the settlements here. There's also some fixes for older saves, looping grass, base decorations, and vile spawn from dropping worm skin folio. So there's lots of other things here as well. HUD markers to disappear in some circumstances. So a whole host of other things in terms of the old saves and UI and HUDs, which is great. There's a really important one here, which is fixed an issue that prevented the mission A Trace of Metal from starting. So this is actually a really important mission. It's part of the settlement missions that you get. I've literally finished it in my current save. I've done it a number of times, of course, but my current save, finished it a while back, just before the beacon update came out, I believe. And this is one that activates your autophage missions, or at least it did in the past. And it obviously triggers you along within the settlement mission. So it's quite an important one. So hopefully if you're having an issue with the trace of metal from starting, hopefully that's fixed for you now. Quite an important one there. There's also some fixes for stellar multitudes, which is good. Reality anchor. I think someone said that a while ago that was happening for the stellar multitudes mission. So hopefully that's sorted out now. And there's some other ones here as well. And there's also some fixes just for console. So if you are on console, hopefully this is going to help you when playing No Man's Sky. Fix an issue that caused sections of autophage, settlement and base parts to appear partly invisible on the Xbox. And then there's one for Switch, which is clipping issues and overlap problems with the UI. Fix an issue for Switch 2 that prevented screenshots from being taken using the base computer. There's warp tunnels here on Switch 2 with low resolution being fixed. Player's torch to render incorrectly on the Switch 2 as well. So hopefully if you're playing on Switch, there's quite a few nice little ease of life fixes. And then there's some rare crashes that are happening here. Modded saves, fighting sentinel drones, wonders in the catalog page, and warping out of a system containing an own settlement as well. So hopefully if you've had any of those crashes, they've been sorted. But as you can see, Hello Games are still putting out massive fixes for the beacon update. Much needed fixes. And I hope that they are sorting out your game for you. Just a little bit of an update for the channel as well while you're here. I am going to be doing some live streams twice a week in the near future on Tuesday evenings. That's roughly around 5 p.m. GMT I'm looking at the moment, and on Saturday afternoons 2 p.m. GMT. So if you are interested in live streams of games, No Man's Sky, Valheim, maybe some others, jump in. I'll put an update out on the community page and in future videos for when those are going to start, but let me know if you are interested, and if you are, great, let's get on it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing those live streams. So massive update for No Man's Sky, bit of a channel update. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care out there, and bye bye.